Hi and a very warm welcome to all the MDS entrance aspirants. Why is it important to understand the MDS entrance preparation? Because it is completely different from what you have been doing so far. That is your written BDS examination. The learning process and everything is completely different. And today I'm going to discuss this with you all. Okay, some students think that if I get all the textbooks and all the books to learn for NEET MDS, I get all the notes for NEET MDS, I'll get through. It is not true. There are a lot more. So let us start right away. Now, this is taken from our orientation session topics, where we cover the orientation session in two phases, phase 1 and phase 2. In between, we have got doubt clearing sessions. The most important thing which you should understand is why some students fail and why only a few students succeed. Most important reason is not understanding the learning process for NEET or INICET. Okay, when I say NEET, it applies for INICET, except that certain strategies and certain pattern of understanding, certain learning things change. Except that everything is same. Okay. Now, secondly, the 4 pillars which I've already discussed in one of my lectures. What are the 4 pillars which I've discussed? If you have not gone through it, go through it. The most important is understanding the basics and concepts. Secondly, learning it in a very systematic manner so that you can recollect it any time. Then the third is revision, and fourth is guidance. So these are the 4 principles. So if you don't follow them, then there's a high chance you're going to lose your path. Okay. Now the next thing is what decides your rank. Now a student should very clearly understand, like, what decides your rank between between 1000 to 2000 or 1000 to 5000 and below 1000 to 500 to 1000. What is below, like what decides your rank below 250? Hope you understood what I said, because I know students saying that, or people saying that, I've been writing the NEET MDS exam since 5 years, and every time I get a rank of 1000 to 5000 only, I'm not able to improve. So what exactly decides your rank between 1 to 250, which is the what you call the cream area, or creamy layer, you can call it, or the golden area. Okay, so 1 to 250. So what decides? A student should very clearly know that and focus on that. It's very important. The next is the learning process. This is the most important key. Okay, one day I'll make a lecture on this, the learning process for NEET, because many students say that, sir, I have done dental pulse today, or I've done dentist today, but I forgot, or I've done notes today, but I forgot. I've read textbook today, but I'm not able to remember it. So what exactly is the learning process? What exactly is the learning curve for NEET? That you have to very clearly understand before starting your preparation. Okay, so all these will be discussed in detail in our orientation sessions. Okay, as I've told you previously, go to the website, go to courses and select orientation session. The dates will be there, you can attend that. But before that, just understand there are certain things which you should know. Okay, now next is Pareto's principles and Parkinson's law. Now before that, smart working. What is smart working? Some you might have heard from your seniors saying that it's smart working, it's not hard working. Okay, so what exactly does it mean for smart working? So for that, you have to understand 2 very important principles. One is Pareto's principles and Parkinson's law. Okay, so you have to understand, you don't need to learn this all this Parkinson's law and Pareto's principle, but you should know what exactly is smart working. Okay, and you should also know why hard working leads to failure. Some people, recently, yesterday, one student asked me a very funny question, who is on a BDS foundation course. She asked me, can you tell me a book where I can get to solve 1000 questions per topic? Okay, where I can get 1000 questions. Give me a list of the books which will give me 1000 questions per topic. I said, why? The student said, sir, I don't know what to learn, so I need all those MCQs which are probable. So this is what is hard working, and most of the time you'll see that hard working people will drop out in between, or they end up in failure. Why is that? So that's also very important to understand. So only if you understand it, you'll be able to take the required action. How to enjoy your preparation now? This is the key, because you are preparing for 12 months, 10 to 12 months. So if you are not able to enjoy your preparation, then it's going to be horrible. So please, dear students, you should find out a way how to enjoy your preparations. All these are, sessions which require at least 10 to 15 minutes to describe. Okay, so I'm just roughly touching on that. Now, next is very, very, very important, developing photographic memory. Some people will tell you that photographic memory is for geniuses. No, if you know what requires to be done to develop photographic memory, you also can develop photographic memory. And retrograde analysis and the thinking process. Now, many students do a mistake of, people tell them that revise dental pulse or dentist 5 times, 10 times, and you are going to, get through. Now, there's a problem out there. It's called the thinking process. The student loses the thinking process, and the students start developing what is known as a first line effect. Okay, there's something known as first line effect. So yes, you have to revise dental pulse, but you also have our dentist. Okay, as the number of times, which is like either 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 4. Okay, so but along with that, you also should maintain your thinking process. So what is required to be done to maintain your thinking process? That's one thing which is very important. And retrograde analysis, developing the process of retrograde analysis in photographic memory. Why is it important? Because, as I've told you, your BDS examination, where you need to arrive or you need to frame an answer, isn't it? The question is there, you have to frame an answer, you have to write an answer, and you have to conclude an answer. What about NEET? The answer is in front of you, or INICET. Okay, the answer is in front of you. Out of the 4 options, one is the answer. So if you can develop the photographic memory and do the retrograde analysis, you will be able to arrive at an answer. And that's the only way. Some students think that I'll go to a particular coaching center and I will get all the 200 questions as notes, okay, and I will learn 10,000 pages of notes, and in that there will be definitely 200 questions. But how much time it will take for you to do the 10,000 pages of notes? It will take you 5 years. So it is not that. Okay, it is smart working. It is understanding your basics. It is systematic learning. It is developing the photographic memory. It is developing the retrograde analysis process, and then repeating it as much as possible. So this is the key. Okay, so this is what includes the phase 1 of our orientation session. Now, in the phase 2, you have to understand the first and most important thing is how to approach a subject. Now,